Hello, YouTubers. This is Scotty, and welcome back to Corpse Party. What time is it? Oh, it's freaking 4, really? But anyway, we're gonna. Why is that always happening? We're gonna. We have two tongues, so there's two more kids left. Okay, we still can't go this way. To face her body that got messed with by a creepy corpse guy. Moshi G. Whatever. Moshi guy. I can't pronounce his name. It's the only Japanese guy I can't pronounce his name. Japanese name, I mean, Japanese guy. Alright, that happened, so I'm guessing we have to find the little kids. The two girls who killed freaking other girl for her fucking name. I forgot who that chick was. Was she the one who was gonna leave? Cause I don't think that was her. But I could be wrong. Nah. No? Nah? I don't know. Ghost! We found you! Mm-hmm. Which one did we give it to? Are you... I gotta figure it out! I gotta figure it out! Are you kidding me? Okay, I couldn't fucking... Give it back! Give it back! Goggle! This girl's missing an eye. The other one's missing most of her head. Oh, we got our tongues. Is that going to be enough? What do we do? Let's do it up. Who's crying right now? Which one are you crying? Because lower their heads, or was left of it, in one case, and began rocking slowly back and forth, feeling anxious. Yuki Kono, Tokiko Tosuji. These are for you. They're yours, aren't they? What she guys look like? She's actually putting it in her mouth. She's just holding it for now. The one on the left is holding it for now. She's like, put this back in! Or whatever her mouth is. I think that's her mouth right there. You. Thank you very much. Yay! All you want is your tongues. Apparently, even though you miss an eye, you'll miss the head. Yeah. We did it! We fucking did it, Shinosaki! All three of them, they're fucking gone! No more ghosts! We're freaking heroes! Freaking Final Fantasy theme song plays! Yeah! Yeah! That theme song. Whew! Anyway, what's up? All that's left is the girl and the... No! No more! Well, calm down. Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what's that like? What? Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead. Oh, you're saying that. Do you have any idea what's that like? I keep picturing how I look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. It just pops my head out all on its own. It's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister. And Mochida. I just walk right over you. Shinosaki. Alright. This one is mine then, okay? So just try to pull yourself together. What? Yeah. God damn it, not again. This one's big too. Not fall to the left. The book! The book! It's flipping! Shit going cray-cray. Hello? Shit going cray-cray. Was I knocked out? Where am I? The hell? Huh? Did Is it? I'm wondering since they completed their role, are they done? If so, awesome. Is this our classroom? No fooling? So I'm thinking. But who knows? Shinosaki. Hey, wake up. She's breathing at least. Shinosaki, come on, wake up already. You'll be so glad. Kishi... Huh? What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. There's still something right on your ass, by the way. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. Lightning, what you say to me, you son of a bitch? Suck on that, world. I'm a boss. Now we have to see you home again. Yeah. Whatever. This seems all too happy. Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Miss Yui even has... Oh, Miss Yui has some cans of cat food in here. I'm not sure that's the sort of thing she could be storing in the classroom, though. Guess there's no Satoshi or... Oh, you reset that! Why am I saying this? I'll look at this. Stay... Oh yeah, Sasumi. Yeah, she was the one leaving. You find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any representative of the quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the dark corner of our school building at 8 in the evening, it feels so surreal. Thunder and rain grow instantly. The windows begin to concentrate with moisture, turning white and concentrate to the corners sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? Eek! What? Shinosaki, what's wrong? The fuck? What the hell is this? It's the roll. You should never said fuck it. God damn it! I'm just kidding. It's not over, is it? Why? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. No! Go back. Don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I just love his expression thing there. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I parked myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watched the rain. Flash! No. And that's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom and listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. You fucking killed my friend, you bitch! She's so tiny. She must be a 5th grader? Yuki Kano, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us. Sorry, that sounds just weird grammar. To help those of us who were killed in that school. That's not a really girl voice I'm doing there, but whatever. Didn't we succeed, though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him, no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act that capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of the squared ground upon which heavenly hosts are sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... I want him dead. Huh? So, what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger against another in that godforsaken place? You child spirits are the ones who summon us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you killed Sanamoto, didn't you? Wait. Huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Safety? What the hell's going on down there then? Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short of the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister's some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is, this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you. I really do. So please, please, bring the rest of them back. Mochida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces haven't eaten a lot of innocent souls. For far too many, in fact. Have eaten a lot, not have not. Yeah, the corpses of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So, we're going to lose you as an ally then? So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all 4 of us having host serial kidnappings and murder victims, and put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. And you just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all 4 of you? Why? Can you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? Where is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened.
The spirit scaredly took the out of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant their two began seemed to merge together into a simple mind.
What's going on? Or going... Shinosaki? It hurts. It hurts.
Need some water. Voice isn't clear. Ugh. Mysteries being unveiled.
Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? I can't see a thing, and I can't move. It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralyzed, I think?
What the fuck?
Where? Why can't I move?
Back to Satoshi! Sachiko Shinosaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the other surviving the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Speaking like that instructor thing I did before. Following the incident, Shinosaki's family fled from the area, moving to another province to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any records of Shinosaki's family. No matter where I looked, the other information I could find out about it comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes a stage for a grisly incident such as this, preparated by none other than the principal's own son. It stands to reason that the scandal would serve as a primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So, of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to that than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history of war whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had.
That's the boy, that's the girl, that's Sachiko. I can't move any body because of sleep paralyzed, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's not one boy and 2 girls in here, aside from myself.
Oh, she's basically the girl right now, I'm guessing. But she's seeing through her eyes. That's pretty much what's going on, I'm guessing.
I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and feet, and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move.
Somebody please help me!
No, stop! No, please, no!
What's he doing? It's like sitting on her.
Eyes. No, I can't see. I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. Yeah. I can't because I can't see. I'm making it listen more intensely.
Rigid sobbing.
The hopeless cries of the other children echoed off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared. It feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me! Cut the ropes! I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please! Please! I keep begging and pleading. All I heard in response was the men walking away from me. In order. Okay. In order? Yeah! Sorry. It's fucking, I don't know. Never heard screaming like this before. It's pure, primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sin wave. It's the boy at the end. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's been being killed right now. My God, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? That's fucked up. It's been at least a half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. No! 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 No!
Guessing that's the girl next?
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in the line is the next to scream for her life, and the sympathy goes on.
Ugh. So fucked up, this guy.
God, I can't take any more of this. It's in my mind. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
She's the third one in line, too, so... I wonder how the other one got away, the last one.
Is it still going on? Come on. Just die already. Die already. God, what is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again.
Thump, thump, thump.
Those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair standing at an end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe
Diarrhea?
In order. God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up. And taking up my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer.
The 4 missing children were found in the basement room at Heavily Hosted Elementary School. Unused and officially sealed since the building's construction.
Should I just read through the Stasha She's voice? Actually, that makes more sense. So, when authorities entered, they were greeted with an unheavily horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nevertheless, he has clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered child have been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so critical, not even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinosaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, and had many of his internal organs forcibly dug out. Ah, man. His discarded entrails were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was strangely maced away. My blindfold removed. The sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, vanishing a blood-soaked pair of scissors, was no large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. Huh? It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intensely at me with slowly glowed eyes, and then she just started giggling.
I think that's the guy, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
She was opened and closed, blooded scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, truly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
Oh, I saw this picture while I'm looking for a thumbnail. I know what this picture looks like. Not this picture, but the next one.
Hey! How? Why? Why is it you? No. No. No!
As if it's gonna show the picture.
Ah! Ah!
Probably not.
The third victim was stabbed in the left eye and intermittent a number of times, until her eyeball became soap-like and custardly. She was eventually just left there like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrific agony. What the fuck? Why her? Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and making it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihara was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there is not even the slightest trace of this information left to find, as if it's simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihara really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yashikazu was incapacitated of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike evasion, he always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable whatever. He certainly had no motive for the crimes either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he would simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around the same time that Principal suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most particular way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over this wall, as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone who wouldn't often be found crouching in the corner of his office, mourning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a blended state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise. From the time it opened his doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying case, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incidents. Back a whole 20 years later. 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nevertheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, another school built in its place. It's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my poor Chidge has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this land even now. Lead. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime.
Epic music!
Boss.
Okay, what I gotta say about that is holy shnikes. Like, holy fucking ass. Dude. Mind twist mystery totally revealed this time. And it's just, whoa. Oh my god. The get out spirit gets in the memory. Truth right there. Sachiko. Bitch. Killed the kids. It wasn't the principal. I'm not sure what the hell the principal was doing. I think he was just crazy. I don't know. I think he possessed something. And Sachiko was the one who actually really killed them. She lied to the cops saying it was that motherfucker. I'm just mainly confused of... Well, he's here, but he didn't try... He said that he knocked him out. Oh wait, when he knocked him out, didn't Yoshiki, I forget his name, the blonde-haired dude appear in that basement? When I think about it, that sounds familiar. I gotta look back at that video. But he said what he said is like, you know, if he would have had it directly on, he could have been dead. Maybe the principal didn't want to kill him. That's why he didn't. He just basically knocked him out, put him in the room for some weird fucking reason, and then yeah, the principal's not the bad guy here. It's Sachiko. She's a bitch killing people, motherfucking piece of shit. Total mind blown. My head exploded when I was just like, no fucking way. I just kept on reading though because I didn't want to like interrupt though. And I'm just like, oh my god. I can't wait to put chapter 5. I want to do it after this video now. That was awesome, and I just want to learn more now. I'm just so like, oh my god, that was just so cool. And totally twist than I originally thought. We're thinking the principal's that a-hole, but it was her the whole time. That's why they couldn't be appeased. The principal didn't do shit. It was Sachiko, the red-dressed son of a bitch. Crazy son of a bitch. We will take her out, stab her in the eye,
stab her in the head, stab her in the stomach, and so she's dead with scissors, but she can deserve what they got. Or, what? Yeah, I said it right. Anyway, guys, enough of my rumbling. I'm just like, holy shit right now. Also, that was gruesome imaging that popped in my head. Because I imagine things when I read stuff. I was imagining the kids and how they were dying. I'm just like, oh, God. Come on, stop imagining that. And it just made my stomach, like, cringe up and whatever. It's like, fuck. Whole time I picture the principal doing it, of course, so. But no, it's her. That bitch. Whew. Damn. Surprising. Anyway, that's it, guys. I want to see you guys in the next one, because I'm so continuing this chapter 5. See some epicness, see what's next. I am so prepared for this. So, I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Later.